Welcome back all you beautiful archers, and before you continue, please down there click this freaking subscribe button. 80% of you, of 100% of my viewers still just watch my content, but they are not subscribed. So it would be nice, because it would help first of all my channel, and it would help archery in general, because the more likes and the more clicks and the more what have you, YouTube will promote archery a bit more. It can be only in our interest. So what are we talking today? This little guy here, I got it last time when I was in Berlin at Jäger&Sammler. They created a thumb ring which looks very interesting. So of course some of you might now say this is nothing new. We have thumb rings like the Korean, he has here a little cutout. Or we have even Lukas Navalny made one with a little cutout here. Or even Danny from Malta Archery made one with a little bit of cutout. But as you see, they all end up here and end up here, so there is nothing. And what you normally get is then a thumb ring like this from Vermeil, where you have this nice groove, you know, and that makes it easy for a beginner to put the string in this groove, and it's just nice. So you see that the string just goes nice in this groove and gives you a nice safe place, so you don't pinch yourself or something else. Turkish ring as example, you always need to find the right angle, and then it still can happen that the string back there is pinching your skin. So this is always a little especially for a beginner. So this is way easier when you have a ring like this from Vermeil here, and you can have the string sitting here. But what I and many don't like is that it's just, you don't feel there's something between you. So that's why some people like Lukas Navalny made this one with this little cutout. It only broke, it's wood and it broke for me, but it has a little cutout there, you see that? And with this you still feel the string, but the weight and the poundage of the string is distributed on the sides of the string. So this is, you have still contact to the string, but you don't pull the string with your bare thumb. What can happen here is that you still come a little back and pinch your skin or something. So that's why they are already good. But you know, the guys from Jäger&Sammler, they said, let's do this a little differently. Don't worry about this big lip here. This is a 3D printed version, and the lip is quite big, but you can modify it to your liking. And they made this now in brass or some metal or something. And what this does is, you slide back, you feel the string, like if you shoot barehanded, but then, as said, the string rests on both sides on the ring, and you don't have any, you feel it, you feel still the string, you think you shoot, you know, like bare, but you don't. And this is a total interesting thing. You might think it's stupid, but, and I was like, okay, let's try, but it's really, the thing what keeps me from using rings is that I don't feel anything. When I have this one, as nice as it is, but I don't feel, I'm separated from my bow, so to say. So this is still, I don't know, they're good, but it's not for me. So then I like this one a bit more from Lukas. It has a slight open part there, so you see that the skin comes out here a little, and that means I still feel the string. And that's already way better. But of course you need to be careful when you slide a little too far back, and then you have the skin, and yeah, it's, you know, tricky, especially for beginners. So for me this is a great beginner thumb ring. If you just start thumb archery and you want already a ring, but you still want to have the feeling here, this ring is just, does the job just great. I believe that, I mean, this material is really sturdy. You can run a truck over it and it will not break. So this is really some sturdy plastic, but I believe in brass or something they are even better. So now let's shoot. And of course the thicker the center serving in the string is, the less chance you have here that you pinch your skin. Last time I shot the bow in pre-test, and the serving was very thin, so I sometimes pinched a little my thumb. But when you just slide back with the string into the groove, you never pinch your thumb. So now let's see how it does with a short draw bow with the Navalny's Minix axis. I still feel the string. This bow is just nuts. And I still have control. I feel it, so it's like I'm still connected. Works just brilliant. And 43 pounds, no problem whatsoever. It just works fine. And you see there's nothing now. Let's check. There's nothing to complain. Sits just nice there. You just make sure that you slide backwards here so that you don't come from behind and you pinch your skin somewhere a little bit. But as I said, as thicker the serving, the better it goes. Let's see long draw. Bit long draw with Wolfgang's bow, with what was the name? From Hardcore Bows, but you know, you watch my videos. So you approach the string from here. Now let's see long draw, 34 inches I think. Yeah? No problem at all, and gives you a nice, crisp, clean release. You can do even string twist. There the lip is a little big for a string twist, but I guess you can make it work. You just modify the lip. Works just nice. So you have this feeling. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes it's a little scratchy. So maybe a very thin, because my thumb today is a little swollen. Sometimes it still rips a little bit. So if there would be now inside a little thin leather cover, then I think it would be perfect. And you would still feel it, but it would not. I put now a little tape on it. I just put now only a little bit of tape inside, so it's very thin. So let's see. I still feel the string, but there is at least a little thin protection between. So you don't need a thin leather protector, which doesn't help for the rest. But here you have a little thin piece of leather or something. Yep, feels way better. So guys, make a premium version with a very thin leather inlay. Very thin, or vinyl or something. You find something. Way nicer. Now there's no distraction anymore, but I still feel the string like I would have a very thin leather protector on it, but you still feel it. And the good thing is, this thumb ring is not in the way how I reload. You know, that I push forward, it's completely, it goes out of the way here. Doesn't get stuck, and then I go around it quickly and can shoot. Just fine. Look at this. Oops, center serving. Nice job. Wah! Yeah, want you a bit string twist? Let's see. Even here, it's not in the way when you load. 43 pounds compared to 25. And the speed of this bow, huh? Wee, 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 wee. So I still have, still feel the string. I still feel the string, but I have a very thin layer inside. So, you know, it's movable. It's like a small membrane there. But you get the point. And then you have the best of both worlds, because sometimes, see here, it still started catching a little. And before you start here filing around and sanding it, that your thumb does not put a very thin layer of vinyl or some flexible material inside, rubber or leather, and you're good to go. Wow! This little video sequence is now dedicated to Sultan. ClassicBows.com. Look at this Sultan. You see that? how can you possibly tell one of my students that I'm not an archer, I'm a businessman? See that, Sultan? Only because I get sometimes bows for free doesn't make me now a businessman and not an archer. I do all this for the love of archery, for our small community that we grow, to inspire people. And of course, when you live from it, it is your business. But first and foremost, I'm an archer. Sultan. So, and there you have it, my quick review of the pre-model 3D printed model of this nice thumb ring from Jäger&Sammler Berlin. I leave a link to their website in the description and you can go check them out. I have no idea what these thumb rings then in brass or what have you will cost. I would suggest make a little inlay in something very thin. Then you still feel the thumb, feel the skin, but you don't get, or I got still sometimes a little pinched when I'm not careful. That would be my only thing where we could improve this ring. For the rest, you can shape then the lip to the size you like and to the shape you like. It's a little big even for my taste, but that's fine. Then you can order them. They have different sizes, of course, and they do everything. Just check them out. So thank you very much, Jäger&Sammler, for giving this to me, not sending it, because I took it with me when I was at your nice place. So if you're around Berlin, you want to do a bit instinctive archery or traditional archery or what have you, check out Jäger&Sammler. They have a really nice place and they're really nice guys. So, thumbs up for this one. Looking forward, maybe one day I will get the brass version and then we see. So, that's all. Thank you very much, Jäger&Sammler. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you in the next one.